Good morning, all you beautiful people. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going bass fishing. I brought 3 rods with me, big glide rod, a soft bait rod, and a tiny clash rod. It's a beautiful spring day today. We have some clouds, we have some good wind. It's finally not 100 degrees. Down here in Arizona, we had like a little heat wave. So it wasn't very fun to be outside. It was like 104 degrees in March, but now it's gonna be 75 degrees today. Sunny, a little bit of clouds, so I'm absolutely stoked to get out to the lake. In all honesty, the lakes have been pretty tough for me. I'm talking to a couple of my buddies and they're catching some on worms and jerk baits and that type of stuff, but as far as a swim bait bite goes, it's been a grind, man. So we're gonna see if we can go out there today and catch a couple. So if you're ready, let's do it. The 3 brave soldiers who beat me. Oh wow, there's actually 5 guys here. We're late to the club. Man, they have been messing with the water a lot. Last time I was here, it was up to this shoreline. Now it's down another 3-4 feet. Oh. Yes, dude. I knew there was gonna be one up shallow. Hell yeah. Oh. Look at that one. That's a healthy springtime bass. On the Bantam, Artex Border Patrol, 16-pound fluoro. That's that new Satsuki trout color. Beautiful fish. Fat one. Tiny Clash killer. Going back. Super sick. Just cranking the Tiny Clash up shallow against these toolies. The water's super warm, and you guys can probably hear there's threadfin and gizzard shad everywhere. I got bit on the Tiny Clash earlier, just kept cranking this toolie line. Bam, first fish in the boat. I have the wide lip in there, so it'll go down to about 12 feet. Regular tail, mode A, and just the stock hooks. 16-pound fluorocarbon, but great way to start the morning. The weather's beautiful, so I'm going to keep fishing, hopefully stick a big one. Gosh, there's no way. Another one. Oh. Wow. Okay. 2 casts later, another just little fat one in the same exact spot. That never normally happens. Very cool. Let's get this one out of here. Fish is down there eating that threadfin. Hello? Dude, how does that happen? Like, I touched one thing and I fucking hooked the entire shoreline. No, what's super annoying is, like, when you make a cast, your bait won't even hit the actual object. Your line will just go over one floating toolie. And it's like freaking a rock in a shopping cart, man. It just doesn't go well. The bait goes up to the toolie, you end up snagging the toolie, then you rip it and you end up snagging a tree on the shore, blowing out the entire cast. And I just tell myself, there wasn't a fish there anyway. Look at these turkey vultures. Warming up in the sun. All right, it's a little shallower back in this creek, so I'm going to take the wide lip out and put the standard lip in. Wide lip will get to roughly 12 feet, and the standard will get to about 8. So I'll still probably be hitting bottom back here, but figured I'd switch lips. All right, enough of this real bass fishing stuff. It's time to put on live scope. All right, step one of today's fishing adventure, crank around the tiny class shallow while it's still low light. I would say it's pretty successful. Caught 2 doing it. And now that the sun is high and there's no wind and it's gonna get hot, I need live scope because the fish are gonna go deep. So my best chance at catching another fish today is sinking out a glide or a soft bait and yeah, trying to catch one on the old scope. So part 1 of the day is over, a success. Part 2 of the day starts now. All right, I apologize for the sun, but unfortunately I just have to position the boat this way. Oh my God. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh, it's a nice one. Holy shit. And it just came off. Oh my God. Holy shit. That's a fucking nice one. Oh my God. Dude. Dude, there's no way. Did that actually just happen? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. There's a shelf. I see all these fish sitting on this shelf. I cast the workhorse over there, give it like 3 glides. I don't even see the fish hit it. Holy crap. That's a really nice fish. We're gonna get a weight on her. This fish is such a tank. Blind in one eye. Oh. Wow. I don't know how big it is yet, but I haven't caught one that big in a while. So I've been on the hunt for one this size for so long. I've dumped so many big ones. I've had fish eat the bait, not get hooked. And finally, all I wanted was an 8-pounder, just a clean 8-pounder. And I think this fish might be it. It is so heavy, has such a big frame, so I'm going to weigh this fish. The scale is zeroed out with the boga grip on there. Hopefully you guys can see that. No way. Literally exactly 8 pounds on the dot. If you guys can see that. I've been hunting for an 8-pounder. What are the odds? And exactly 8-pound fish. Unbelievable. Okay. I'm going to quickly take some photos, get a length on her, and release her. Keep fishing. That was totally unexpected, but man, I am stoked. 3 fish so far with an 8-pound kicker. Let's go. I got the board wet, mouth pinched, 23.25. One last look at this beast. 8 pounds on the nuts, 23.25 inches. This fish probably already spawned out and is already eating gizzard shad. I mean, what a tank. All right, let's get her out of here. This side, she's perfect. This side, she's blind. She's got a cut gill, but man. So sick. Man, like there's nothing better than catching a big bass. Being able to take the board out, get a measurement, take the scale out, weigh her. Oh, only had the fish for about 5 minutes, took some quick photos, got a weight, got a measurement, but the water's like 72, 73 degrees, so I don't want to hold on to that fish too long. As you see, she was very healthy, but I'm absolutely blown away. Super stoked, and I have all day to keep fishing, so you never know, might put together a legendary bag. Look at that. All those dots. There was like 10 of them at one point. Those are all the same size fish that just ate my lure. Sitting on that shelf. And it's crazy because that first cast, I made one cast and one of them came up and ate it. And now the fish are like, oh no, we know what you're doing. It's crazy how it really is like one cast with this. Sometimes, I don't know, I imagine other times you could sit there and catch a bunch of them, but. All right, I've made like 5 casts on that shelf and I don't know, I feel like they're on to me. So I'm going to move spots and then maybe come back later, try and get another one. After catching all those monster bass, monster bass, it's lunchtime. Look, got a little crowd waiting for the ferry. It's time to eat. Just the restroom for you guys. Skunk crossing. Not today. They just so happen to have my favorite Italian sub too. What a great day. So, Diet Coke. No thank you.
All right, have fun.
Thank you, have a good one. Oh, actually. Tin rig, come up here and eat. Man. There we go. Yo. Lunchtime, got the Italian sub and the Diet Coke. Real quickly, I just kind of wanted to break down what's going on here. For the past couple of weeks, I've seen threadfin shad and gizzard shad just all over the live scope screen. I mean, it's basically like all you see on the screen, and sometimes it's hard to tell what the gizzard shad and the bass are, just because the gizzard shad will be anywhere from 12 to 20 inches. Some are huge, and we had a weird heat wave roll in early in March during the full moon, so all these fish came up and spawned. So I never really got on like a cool pre-spawn shallow water glide bait bite, and Now that the water's warmed up, I think most of these fish have already spawned out, and now they're actually feeding, focused on feeding. They were probably so focused on spawning for a long time that it was just hard. It was hard fishing. But now it seems like the fish are actually setting up in places where they're ambushing gizzard shad. They're picking apart the threadfin balls. So I'm hoping that the glide bait bite can stay around, because that is a fun bite. Anyway, I'm gonna eat lunch and we'll get back to fishing. No. What the was that? What the I just got smashed by something big. Why do I think that was a catfish? Holy shit. Something just destroyed this thing. It was either a giant largemouth or a big catfish, but man, that kind of sucks. Oh, it fucking came off. Oh my gosh, dude. How? There's two big ass trebles on here. Oh my goodness. I'm so annoyed. It didn't look like a big mark, but still, just dead walking it. And then just dink. Somehow it doesn't get hooked well. All right, let's keep going. All right, just like that, my 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. shift is over. I am absolutely beat, but today was a phenomenal day of bass fishing. I wanted to really quickly go over the baits I was fishing, the colors, the hardware, and the rod setups. So if you guys aren't interested, go ahead and click off now. But for all you gearheads, this is what I was fishing with today. So for the Tiny Clash, this is the Engine DRT collab color Satsuki Trout. One of my favorite colors. It's got a super sick flash, green back. Fished it most of the day with the standard lip and the regular tail. And that was on the Artec Series Border Patrol. This is an 8-1 extra heavy with a Shimano Bantam with 16-pound fluorocarbon. This is the high gear, so it's a 7-to-1. And then the Battle Shad rod, which I barely fished today. This was the Artec Series R2. That's a 710 extra heavy. This is a beautiful color. This is the Gypsy color, Jared Swafford and Working Class Zero collab color. Super cool. And on there is a Shimano Corrado 200 high gear with 16-pound fluorocarbon as well. And then the Workhorse, super cool bait. This actually isn't mine, surprisingly. This is Jeff's. Stole it out of his garage this morning. I saw it and it looked pretty cool. But this is an 8-inch glide, 3.5 ounces. Super cool glide. Has a really nice wide glide and it sinks pretty fast, so I thought it'd be nice for the live scope, which it was. And I was fishing that on the DRT Artex Series Cyclone. This is an 8.5 extra heavy. I like to throw a lot of my big glides on this rod, depths 250s, ghosts, stuff like that. And I have 20-pound fluorocarbon on there. I think that's really about it. These are Owner STX 45s, size 2. And these were just the stock hooks. I put a little 5-gram weight on there when I was scoping, but yeah, that's really it for the setups. Super fun day. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Maybe you learned something, or maybe you're just watching for entertainment, but I am beat. 12 hours of bass fishing, one big one, a couple other small ones. Unfortunately, missed some as well. I really wish we could have clutched out that last fish. That would have been cool. But anyway, I'm gonna get off the water. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, we'll see you on the next one.